Welcome, friends. I'm so happy you're here. We're making something yummy for dinner tonight. It's Tuscan chicken, and I got this recipe from my friend Anne. So let's get started on dinner. I have my skillet set at 350 degrees, and I'm just going to spray in some olive oil in here. There we go, just to brown our chicken in. Okay, so there we go. And then I'm just going to go ahead and put our chicken in here. And if you're using chicken breasts, you want to do about 4 chicken breasts. And if they're really thick, you can just butterfly them. So let me get all this happy chicken in here. And we're just browning it right now in the olive oil. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and season this chicken with Tony's. Of course, she said salt and pepper, but you know I love Tony's. So I'm going to go ahead and sprinkle the Tony's on top of this. I'm increasing my temperature on here to 400 just to brown this real quick. And then I am going to go ahead and add some pepper as well. I'm going to take this off. Okay, I'm just turning these over, but they're not as brown yet as I want them to be. Okay, so our chicken is nice and brown. So now I'm just going to take it out, and it's not fully cooked yet, okay? But it's just brown nicely. So I'm just going to take it out of my pan and set it aside. Now to my pan, I'm going to add some butter. And I'm just leaving all the bits in there from browning up my chicken. I'm just going to put like, let's see, the recipe calls for 3 tablespoons of butter. But I'm actually cooking more than 4 chicken breasts. So I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit more butter. And then at this point, I'm going to go ahead and add in 4 cloves of fresh minced garlic. And man, this garlic smells so good. There is definitely a difference between using fresh garlic and jarred garlic, but for convenience, I do use the jarred minced garlic as well. Now we're just going to let this kind of just cook here with the garlic and the butter. And I am going to go ahead and add some more butter because I like to. Okay, and to this, I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of oregano, dried oregano. So I'm just going to sprinkle that over here and let flavors just kind of come alive in here. And it'll just kind of, cooking it in here will just bring all that goodness to life. And I'm just scraping the bottom of my pan. And then at this point, I am going to throw in 1.5 cups of cherry tomatoes. And if you like more, you can add more. Okay, and I'm just going to let these tomatoes just kind of cook up in here. You go ahead and add that. Oh, this is smelling so good. If you guys could smell that brown butter and the garlic, oh my word. So, so good. Now, I'm going to go ahead and add my spinach. And this is 3 cups of spinach. And if you want more, I'm adding more than 3 cups. Because remember, the spinach is going to wilt down. And we actually like it. I'm going to let this spinach just cook down. And just stir it up so that your garlic and your butter coat that spinach. Okay, that's looking really, really good. Oh man, this smells so good. Between the freshness of the oregano and the garlic, oh my word. Okay, and then to this, I'm going to add 1 cup of heavy cream. And I might end up adding more later. I don't know yet. We'll see how this comes out if I want a little bit more. Oh yeah, that's looking really, really good. And see how the spinach, my pan was full and now look at where it is. I'm going to go ahead and add in the rest of this spinach to this pot. Got a little straggler. There we go. And then I am going to go ahead and add more heavy whipping cream. Add it all in there. All right, so there we go. And then I am just going to add to this a little bit more pepper. And then just a little bit of regular salt because I threw those tomatoes in there. That'll be really good. Okay, and then I'm just going to stir this up. There we go. And then I'm going to add my chicken back into this. And we're just going to let this cook. So now we have our chicken back in our pan. And then I am going to add grated Parmesan cheese to the top of this generously. This is going to be so good, you guys. Like, delicious. Oh yes, let's just put it all in there. Why not? It'll be good. And then the last thing I'm going to do, I'm just going to turn this down to like 200 and just let it kind of simmer. And I'm just going to add some lemon juice to this. And this lemon will just add a little freshness. And as my sauce here, the heavy cream is cooking and the Parmesan cheese is melting in here, the sauce is getting thicker. Oh my word, you guys, if you could smell this. Oh my word. With the lemon and the garlic. Yum. And the oregano. Oh yeah. There we go. Okay, so we're just going to cover this and just let it simmer for a few minutes and then it's going to be ready to eat. Oh my word, it smells amazing. Our chicken is done. So I have some mashed potatoes here and I'm just going to put some of this delicious goodness over the top. Get some chicken. There we go. Oh my word, look at that. That looks delicious. So now let's try it and see what it tastes like. It kind of smells, when I took the lid off, because of the garlic and the Parmesan cheese and the heavy cream, it kind of smells like Alfredo sauce a little bit. So let's get all the goodies and give this a little try. Oh my word, you guys. Delicious. Oh yes, I will be making this again and again. So thank you so much, Anne, for sharing your recipe with me. This is money, you guys. Delicious. The best. You won't be disappointed. Go have a blessed day. Go get the ingredients to make this. Your family will be pleased. I promise you. I love you guys. God bless you.